Hi everyone, it's Lauren, and today I'm going to teach you guys the super basics of a guitar. So first things first, let's get to know our guitar. This is the body of our guitar. These are the strings on our guitar. This is the neck of the guitar, and these on the inside are the frets of the guitar, and up here are the pegs for tuning your guitar. When you first start playing, you always want to make sure that your guitar is in tune, so it should sound something like this. The best way to get it in tune is to download a tuner app, or if you have a tuner at home, that works even better. Okay, so now that our guitar is in tune, let's get to know the names of each string on the guitar. The top one is low E, or a capital E. The next one's A. The next one's D. The next one's G. The next one is B. And the last one on the bottom is high E. The best way to remember the names of the strings in order is by an acronym. My favorite acronym is Every Animal Digs Garbage Before Eating. You can also come up with your own, that's fine too, whatever helps you remember. Knowing the names of the strings and what number each fret is on your guitar is going to be super helpful when you're learning different chords to learn different songs. So that's what we're going to learn today. We're going to learn 4 basic chords that you can play with almost any song. So 4 super basic, easy chords to learn on the guitar are G, E minor, C, and D. Before we jump in with learning chords, let's look at our hands real quick. First, we have to know the number of our fingers. So when I mention your first finger, use your index finger. When I mention your second finger, use your middle finger. When I mention your third finger, use your ring finger. And when I mention your fourth finger, use your pinky. Okay, so first we're going to learn the G chord. So with our first finger, we're going to put it on the second fret, so 1, 2, on the A string, or the second string, so right there. Then with our middle finger, we're going to put it on the third fret, on the E string. And then with our ring finger, we're going to put it on the third fret, so 1, 2, 3 again, on the high E string, so the one on the bottom, just like that. So this is what your shape should look like, and then it should sound like this. Next, we're going to learn the D chord. So with this chord, we're going to take our first finger and put it on the second fret, on the B string, or third from the bottom. Take our middle finger, put it on the second fret, so 1, 2, on the high E string, or the last string, and then take our ring finger and put it on the third fret, so 1, 2, 3, on the B string. So this is the shape of the chord, and it should sound something like this. Next, we have the E minor chord. So with this chord, we're going to take our first finger, put it on the second fret, on the A string, or second from the top. Then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the second fret, so the same fret, on the D string. So then it should look like this and sound like this. Lastly, we're going to learn the C chord. With the C chord, we're going to take our first finger, put it on the first fret, on the B string. And then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the second fret, on the D string. And then we're going to take our middle finger and put it on the third fret, on the A string. And then it should look like this and sound like this. Something to note when you're first learning chords is that it's going to feel a little funny and your fingers are going to feel super stretched out, and that's okay, that's normal. Also, something to note is that your fingers are going to start looking like they're peeling, and that's just your calluses building up, which is good. It might hurt for a little bit, but then they'll get stronger, and when you continue to play, it will hurt a lot less. Now with putting all the chords together, it should sound like this. Transitioning to chord is definitely tough at first, but with practice, it gets a lot easier and a lot smoother. So don't give up if it gets hard in the beginning, because I promise it gets so much easier. Overall, if you guys liked today's guitar lesson, let me know on the club's page, and let me know if you have any song requests or if you want to learn more chords. But that's all for today, and I hope you guys had just as much fun as I did.